Alright, hello guys, and welcome to my first Feed the Beast tutorial. Today we're going to look at the industrial blast furnace, how it's made, how its stuff is made. You see a bunch of stuff here, don't worry, we're gonna get to all that. How is it powered and all that. Okay, first, the basic thing. How is it made? It's made by placing a 3x3x4 box, making a 3x3x4 box, meaning it is 3 wide, 3 long, and 4 tall, and it has to have a hollow 1x2 center. I'll show you how to make it. Just a second here. It's lagging a little bit for some reason. Now when I close it off, we will have 2 holes in here that will have to be hollow, they'll have to be empty, and then you just put the industrial blast furnace in front. It's become green, and there you go. That's the complete casing. Now let me just switch myself to creative over here. Now inside, if you notice the heat capacity, incomplete because I opened this. If you notice the heat capacity, it is 1700K 1700K 1700K. So if we get 2 lava buckets, we place one here and one here where the empty holes need to be, we close it off, we will get an increasement in that temperature. So if you want bigger, higher capacity temperature, like blowing more stuff up, then of course you could place those lava blocks. Anyways, if you don't want to, you just put it back to normal, empty inside. Okay, now let's go back to survival. How do you use it? So it needs power. You have recipes, so you put your stuff that you want to smelt or blast, let's say. Now let's say I want to make a diamond drill. Now let's say I want to make a diamond drill. So I need titanium plates. Now titanium plates are made out of titanium ingots in a plate bending machine. But you need a titanium ingot. How is that made? Well, you need to put a titanium dust in the industrial blast furnace, and you get a titanium ingot. It costs 128,000 EU, and it's 50 seconds to make it. So let me just turn the music down. So if I put the titanium dust here, you would see the progression bar keeps on rising, and soon I'll have a titanium ingot over here. Now if you have to put something, I'll show you all the recipes. There are 2 slots for 2 things, so you can get 2 things as well as an output. This is the input, that is the output. So if you put in a calcium carbonate cell and iron ore, you get 3 refined iron and 1 empty cell. And of course with all the requirements down here, so be aware of those, as well as the max energy and the heat capacity. Now I'll show you all the recipes that the industrial blast furnace has. Just really quickly, you can mess around with the recipes on single player as well, or multiplayer. You can check them out. Check out the wiki, the Feed the Beast wiki. And these are all the recipes. Let's see, did I get my titanium ingot? There it is. Okay. Now it can be powered by a MFE connected to the blast furnace, and that MFE can be powered by anything that has medium voltage. Basically, you can hook up a MFSU with an ultimate hybrid solar panel over there, have it connected to a medium voltage transmitter, and then the transmitter connected to a MFE, and you can still get the same amount of power but in medium voltage. You can do that, but I just put up a simpler design. So this is a normal solar panel generating 1 EU per tick. This is an advanced solar panel generating 8 EU per tick. And this is a hybrid solar panel generating 64 EU per tick, and they're all connected to the MFE, which works. Powering the furnace. Okay. Now we know how it works. You just basically hook up energy to it and put the stuff you want to blast in there. Now, how is it made? Okay. First, you need reinforced machine casings. So, for this you need 8 steel plates, 2 advanced circuits, and 1 advanced machine block. This is for the casing. And for the industrial blast furnace itself, the machine, you need 2 electronic circuits, 4 Copernico heating coil, I hope I said that right, I think I did, 2 induction furnaces, and 1 advanced machine block. So for all these I'm gonna go through, that's why I have all these, because I want to say almost every single recipe that gets involved of making this. It's gonna be a long process, don't worry. So how do you, first of all, you need to have a plate bending machine to make the steel plates, because if you go over here, come on, actually it doesn't matter if it is, wait, what? Doesn't seem like that has a recipe. Strange, some kind of a bug. Anyways, you need steel for a steel plate. You simply make a plate bending machine first. Boo, he's bad. We want bender, okay. You need electronic circuits, a conveyor module, and 2 compressors and 4 pistons. That's what you need for a plate bending machine. Now, a conveyor module is made by putting 2 electronic circuits, 1 RE battery, 3 refined iron, or 3 aluminum ingots. A lot of ways you can craft it, but I chose a simple one, and 3 glass together. And to make the compressor, you need 6 stone, 1 machine block, and 1 electric circuit. Now, for the steel, you will need to get actual steel, what was it called? Steel dust, yeah, or steel ingots themselves. So how do you make it? You can make a blasting furnace, a normal blast furnace, not an industrial one. This is an industrial, that's a normal one. How is it made? I didn't put up a recipe for some reason, I forgot to. But it's made basically the same way. I'm not gonna show you how to build it. It's made the same way as the industrial blast furnace, 3x3x4 with 1x2 hollow center, the same casing as the industrial blast furnace one, and it only with blast furnace bricks. See, that's the only thing you need, blast furnace bricks, and they're made by netherrack bricks, soul sand, and magma cream. Now, this is powered by charcoal and coke. I'm going to show you here. So you get iron ingots, you get coal coke or charcoal, your choice. I prefer coal coke. I'm not gonna go through how it's made. It's made easily. You need a coke oven, and that's made easily as well. But not completely easily. You need a bunch of clay and a bunch of bricks and a bunch of sand and a lot of other stuff. But you place coke in here, along with a iron ingot, and you will get one steel ingot. Now it will take some time, so I'm going to show you the recipe. There you go, iron ingot with charcoal or coke. You get one steel ingot. I'm gonna wait for a bit. Let's make it day so you guys can see better. Yeah, that's pretty much for the blast furnace. That's one way how to get steel ingots. That's pretty hard actually. It takes a bunch of time to go to the nether to get the magma cream and the soul sand and the nether bricks until you find a nether castle where you can make nether bricks with a compressor, I think, a netherrack, but that takes time. An easier thing is to get a train workbench, which I'm going to show how it's made over here. Not that hard. So you get a train workbench, which is pretty much 2 iron ingots, 1 furnace, and 6 planks of your choice, wooden planks. And you need a little bit of clay, a little bit of iron, and a little bit of coal. It needs to be coal, not charcoal. So let's see, you put 4 coal like this and you get 4 coal dust, but be cautious. This coal dust works only for train craft. It does not work for industrial craft, only for train craft. So if you have this and you want to make, like, let's say carbon nano suits in industrial craft, they need coal dust. You cannot make them with this coal dust. The recipe won't work. You won't get anything. It is only made by, I mean, this coal dust only works for train craft. So let me just make a few more. Get 8 of this coal dust, pretty much 8 coal. You put it in like this, and you put 1 clay in the middle, and you get 8 graphite. I don't know how it's pronounced, really. I think graphite. Okay, get 3 iron ingots in here, and 1 graphite over there, and you get 4 steel dust. You put this in a furnace, a normal furnace, an induction furnace, whatever furnace you want, and it cooks up iron ingots. And they're pretty much the same as these over here. Not iron, steel. Sorry, I'm tired. I pretty much half an hour I've been checking the recipes and setting up all these you know, stuff. I'm sorry if I get a few mistakes, but you put up the steel dust in a furnace and you get the steel ingots. That's simple. So now I'm gonna put all this stuff over here. I'm gonna put that over there, and let's get to the now that we know how to make steel ingots, let's get to the part where you make steel plates. Now you need a plate bending machine, and I think I did show you how to make one. So let's take all these steel ingots and let's go over here. Now this is where you put your stuff, like the steel ingots, and this is the output. This is the input, this is the output. So if you put a steel ingot in here, a steel plate will come over here. Let's go for the recipes. There are a bunch of recipes, you can look through them. I'm just gonna find the steel one. Just a second. There we go. Steel ingot, you get a steel plate. 1000 EU for 2 seconds. Max energy is 20 EU per tick, meaning you can only use a bad box or a geothermal generator. Doesn't really matter. If it exceeds 20 EU per tick, like 21 EU per tick or 20.5 EU per tick, the machine will blow up, and trust me, it does a pretty big explosion. So maybe like 1 TNT, I'm not sure. But you put in steel ingots in there, and you get a steel plate. Okay, those are enough. So afterwards, I think you can replace these with these. Yeah, doesn't matter if they're the same, they're pretty much the same. This is an industrial craft one. and that's a normal one, a feed the beast, I think, one. So you can pretty much replace or combine them all. It doesn't matter, you get the same recipe. They're all steel plates. Alright, so that's how you make the steel plates for a casing. Now how do you make advanced circuits and an advanced machine block? We're going to get to the advanced machine block in a minute. We're not gonna skip it, don't worry. So, an advanced circuit, first let's make a day. You need 6 copper cables. You need 6 copper cables, 2 redstone and 1 refined iron to make 1 electric circuit. Afterwards you put the electric circuit in the middle and you get 2 lapis, 4 redstone and 2 glowstone, and you make 1 advanced circuit. That's how you make the advanced circuits for these. We're gonna get to the advanced machine block in a minute. Now same goes for the industrial blast furnace, how you make the electric circuits. So how do you make these copper-nickel heating coils and industrial furnaces, and how do you make this advanced machine block finally? How do you make that? It's so curious. Okay, you make them by the copper-nickel coil, I think, copper-nickel heating coil. You make this by putting wait, what? Okay, by putting 4 nickel ingots in the edges, in the edges of the rolling machine, and you put 4 copper in here. Well, I don't know how to say that direction, so I'll just say here, there, here, there. Okay, this is the recipe. You click to craft, and as you see, this MJ Minecraft joules decreases and you get 3 copper-nickel heating coils. That's how you make them. Now how do you make a rolling machine and a Stirling engine? This is a Stirling engine. You know how to make a lever. So make a rolling machine by putting 4 iron ingots, 4 pistons, and 1 crafting table. And a crafting table or a project table, doesn't matter. And then for a Stirling engine you need 2 stone gear, 3 stone, 1 glass, 1 piston. Now how do you make the stone gear? Pretty simple. For a stone gear you need 4 cobblestone and 1 wood gear. For the wood gear you just need 4 sticks. Okay, now we're done with that. See if I skipped anything. Did I? Just a second, I want to check because there's a lot of stuff. Got this? Okay. Now, for the, we just made the copper-nickel heating coils for the industrial blast furnace. Now we need to make the induction furnaces and the advanced machine block. So, for the advanced machine block, just turn off the music because it's a bit annoying. For the induction furnace you need, how much is this, 7 copper ingots, 1 electric furnace, and an advanced machine block. Don't worry, we're gonna get to that machine block in a second. So how do you make an electric furnace? You make an electric furnace by putting an iron furnace, 2 redstone, and 1 electric circuits. I think it doesn't matter how you put them. No, they have a recipe. Yeah, you need to put them in this way, this particular pattern, specific pattern. You put them like this to get an electric furnace. So how do you make the iron furnace? You make it by putting a furnace and 5 iron over here, or you can make a, I think, machine casing, and you can put the machine casing with the iron, normal furnace, and you can make it as well, I think. But this is pretty much cheaper and easier if you want to say that. Okay, this is how you make the machine block for the, wait, what? Yeah, that's how you make the machine block. Oh, I skipped something. I skipped a crafting bench for the advanced machine block. So let's just find it over here. Advanced machine block. You need 2 advanced alloys, 2 carbon plates, and 1 machine block. For the machine block, as you already saw, let's make a day again. For a machine block you need only 8 refined iron, and you get a machine block. 40 the carbon plates you need to put raw carbon meshes in a compressor, and you get carbon plates. Of course, the compressor can be powered however you want. Of course, it takes low voltage. I'm not sure about taking medium voltage, but it takes low voltage, and doesn't matter how you power it. You just put a raw carbon mesh in there, and you get a raw carbon plate. Great. So afterwards, you how do you make the raw carbon meshes? You make them by putting 2 raw carbon fibers together on a crafting table. Now, how do you make the raw carbon fibers? You see, that's why I wanted to make this tutorial, because the first time I made an advanced blasting furnace, I mean industrial blasting furnace. Sorry, I don't know why I say advanced all the time. Okay, the first time I made an industrial blast furnace, I was like, oh my god, it was pretty confusing for me, at least, because then I would just join Feed the Beast, and maybe you guys are new to Feed the Beast as well, but that's why I'm making this. Even if you are new, maybe you haven't gotten into industrial craft stuff in Greg Tech. Maybe you have worked with phone craft, or rail craft, or train craft, or tank craft, or computer craft, whatever they're called, or you will, just whatever. I just want to show you this recipe. I mean, maybe you are watching it already knowing how to craft it. Maybe you don't, because you are new or did something else. I'm just showing it for you. Anyways, continuing on. Make the raw carbon fibers out of 4 coal dust. As I said, you cannot use the train craft coal dust. You can use only coal dust from industrial craft. Now, how do you get coal dust? You need a pulverizer and a Stirling engine and a lever. And you need a pulverizer. You get coal. It does not work with charcoal. You need coal. You put the coal in here. As you see, you get coal dust. You put the coal dust in there, and you get the raw carbon fiber. Now, how do you make a pulverizer? Yeah, we're gonna get that in a minute. Now, how do you make a pulverizer? A pulverizer is made by having a piston, 2 flint, 2 copper ingots, 1 redstone reception coil, and 1 machine frame. Now, how do you make a machine frame? Make a machine frame by putting 4 iron ingots, 1 gold ingot, and 4 glass panes, not panes, sorry, 4 glass blocks, let's say blocks, just 4 glass together in a crafting table. And redstone reception coil was made by having 2 redstone and 1 gold ingot together in a crafting table. Yeah, you need to put them in this way. It's not a shapeless crafting. A shapeless crafting is, for example, what example can I give you? I don't know what example though. No, someone's typing on Steam. That's my Steam. Just close that. I'll just close it. Don't mind it. Anyways, that's how you make the machine frame and the redstone reception coil for the pulverizer, and I already showed you how to make the Stirling engine. And I want the music. Just turn off. Now, mixed metal ingots. What do we need those for? We need them. Where was it? Oh, it's over here. We need them for the advanced blasting furnace. Not the advanced blasting furnace, damn it! For the advanced machine block! Oh, we need them for the advanced machine block. It's funny, because I'm in a rush, because if I explain it slowly, it'll take half an hour. Not actually, I'm pretty sure we have half an hour already. It'll take maybe an hour and a half if I have to explain it calmly and all that. I'm a bit in a rush to explain it, because I don't want to waste your time all day. So you need advanced alloys, and you make advanced alloys by putting mixed metal ingots in a compressor. So how do you make mixed metal ingots? Just a second, let me make day. So you make mixed metal ingots by putting, wait, what? Okay, you need tin, refined iron, and bronze. How do you make bronze? First of all, you make bronze by putting 3 copper ingots and 1 tin ingot in the crafting table. Now, this is shapeless crafting. You can put whatever you want, wherever you want. Of course, if they're separate, because if they're stacked up, it won't work. This shapeless crafting, it doesn't matter if it's like this, or this, or this. You can put it wherever you want, however you want. This is shapeless crafting. And shaped crafting is, for example, if you just put it and if you move that over here, it won't work. You need to have it the exact way it has told you. Anyways, this is shapeless crafting, and that's how you make bronze. You make bronze and you put the tin ingot in here. And the plate bending machine already showed how you make that. You get a tin plate. You make a refined iron plate from refined iron, and a bronze plate from the bronze, not on the bronze ingot. And then you put all of these 3 like so, like this. You get a mixed metal ingot. So by getting a mixed metal ingot, you put that in the compressor, and you get a advanced alloy. You get an advanced alloy that way, and put in the carbon plates, the advanced alloy, and the machine block in this pattern, this way, in the crafting table, and you get an advanced machine block. Great! I think we're done with how to use it, how to craft it, and all that. I think we're pretty much done with this. I think you guys are bored of watching me, maybe half an hour, maybe 20 minutes, not sure how much it's been recording, but I am pretty sure that this has helped you a bit. I mean, I'm sure it has helped you. I'm sure you enjoyed it, or maybe you didn't. I hope you enjoyed it, at least. And that's how you make an industrial blast furnace. That's how you use an industrial blast furnace. And I think I showed you everything. Let's double check the recipes. I showed you this, showed you that, showed you this, right? Yeah, I showed you this. Yeah, everything. Everything. I didn't show you how to make a I think completely, it didn't show you completely how to make a blast furnace, but that's not important because you can make a train workbench, and you can make steel ingots with it. So hope you guys enjoyed the first tutorial that I have made on Feed the Beast. Leave in the comments if you want another tutorial on pretty much anything related to Feed the Beast, and I will make it pretty soon after you suggest it. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a nice day. Goodbye.